Hello all and welcome to my first ever F1 2019 video. It's the Brazilian Grand Prix, it's 19 cars and away we go towards the first corner. Straight away in towards the first corner. What do you expect when there's 19 cars on the grid? Absolute chaos. The Racing Point dives up the inside, he's on the roof of a McLaren, there's a Red Bull, there's a Haas, there's a Ferrari, both cut in the first corner and another Red Bull. There's a Red Bull off as well. How many different cars are there? As we file through a fairly chaotic first corner and a fairly chaotic sort of second sector as the Racing Point T-burns a Ferrari off the racetrack, and then his fellow Racing Point joins him in that gravel trap as we head up now through the middle sector up the inside of the Mercedes. He gets me back, however, and just looking back at the track map, there's a Toro Rosso off still. That Haas, cheerio matey. The McLaren is squirming all over the place. He has a coming together with the Mercedes, as do I'm sideways. There's a Red Bull here going backwards, that's not what I want to see, and a Mercedes, a Williams, an Alfa Romeo, and I think the fifth different Red Bull car of this race managed to get past as we head up now towards Juncal, which I think is the only corner on this track I can even attempt to pronounce. And there's still yellow flags in the sectors behind us as a Mercedes crosses the line. He leads the race and then immediately goes off the racetrack. Immediately loses it to a McLaren as we approach the first corner, and he's still, and there's no, that's a different Mercedes. He's gone wide as well as we now approach the back straight, and we're going to look perhaps up the inside of this Red Bull. There's a cut there as not much has happened, but the Mercedes has gone off again and the Red Bull's gone wide. Am I going to have it up his inside? No, don't quite have the traction or the bravery to want to come that close to another player on this game, because we've seen so many cars go off already today as we approach again. I'll just add the 90-degree left-hander at the bottom of the hill. We approach up the hill. I'm going to power up the engine, go for a move. The Toro Rosso's gone off as well. A Racing Point's gone up. The Mercedes is having a disaster. Is that the one who was in the lead? I don't know. Fastest lap's been set by the Alfa Romeo, who's now the car in front of me as I get past the Red Bull. He respectfully, quite fairly, doesn't go for a move. The Alfa Romeo's gone wrong. He's tangled with a Williams, and now I'm going to have a move up his inside as well, surely. Approaching this corner, he squeezes me off just a bit onto the grass. I'm not sure how I feel about the term squeezes me off, but we get the move done. Things continue to go wrong. Both Haas's are off. There's a three that coming together there. Just looking at the mini-map, I'm having more fun than I am actually driving this track. The Red Bull, however, behind me. No, it's the Alfa Romeo. He's going for a move, perhaps. I left a bit too much space there, as I'm never the most consistent driver. And the McLaren's gone wide, and then has he reset to track there, or has he had a bit of a delay issue? I don't know. But now all of a sudden it's a McLaren in front of me and not the Alfa Romeo. Or the Williams, indeed. The Haas is going wrong, and the Alfa Romeo behind me has gone for a move. I don't know who's in what position anymore. The Alfa Romeo has gone up my inside, and I'm back down to P7. Breaking in towards this corner now, and the McLaren's got it a bit wrong, and he's very close to the Alfa Romeo now, and they're side by side going up this hill. This could end in a quite colossal accident, and I hope, if it does, I'll be able to reap the benefits from it. I'm not going to try and get involved, although I did have a little look up the inside of the Alfa there as he went a bit wide, heading up through these sort of hairpinny sections which aren't very nice to commentate on, to be honest. This is proving to be more of a task than I thought it would be on my sort of first ever commentary. Approaching the start-finish straight then, for the second to last time as we start the last lap of the race. The McLaren and the Alfa still going toe-to-toe in front of me. Oh, and it's happened! It's happened! Yes! Up the inside of the both of them as they take each other out up into P5. It's an absolute disaster for the both of them. And hopefully now it's a relatively clean sweep to the finishing line. And indeed, there it is. A Renault wins the race from a McLaren. I come home in P5, having pocketed a few positions fairly, and a few through just sheer collateral damage. That's been what I thought was quite an enjoyable race round Interlagos. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.